welcome back to the Volunteer Newscast. Today is the opening of the new student lounge. Y'all are going to hear a speech from Matt Hickson.
Good morning, everybody. I'd like to welcome everybody to the Volunteer High School Student Lounge, and I want to thank everybody who had a hand in completing it and turning this space from an unused space to a much desired space. We look forward to seeing what students are going to make of it, and very excited for what's to come here at Volunteer. We have a lot of focus on academics, and it's very rare that we get to do something creative like this, and I want to thank the team for putting this together, for the hard work from our maintenance team, everybody involved in creating this space, and we look forward to seeing it used by our students. Now I will turn it over to Miss Lori Allen, our academic supervisor.
So just to give a little background on how this space came about. So in spring 2023, the Department of Education, they released a grant called the Stronger Connections Grant. And it was a competitive grant that supports mental health, climate and culture in the schools. And so we decided as a district we wanted to pursue this opportunity. So we applied for the grant, and luckily for us, we were awarded one of the largest grants in the state with $1.1 million. So with that $1.1 million, a key component that we wrote into the grant was to create a well space at both of our high schools. And these spaces, both here and at Cherokee, were created to have comfortable seating, to have places for students to learn, to have places just to sit and relax, connect with friends, catch up on schoolwork, and things like that. So kind of our vision was to modernize our high schools and just promote a sense of just overall well-being. So that's what we wanted to do in this space. So last year in May of 2024, we met with the student leadership teams both here and at Cherokee, and they presented a plan for what they wanted this space to look like. So these plans were based on needs within the students. They shared with them, hey, these are the kind of things we want to see in this space. This is what we want to have it look like. And so we took those and worked with a group in Kingsport that really helped make that concept come to life. So today is the day that we're opening the space, and hope that this is something that the students here will enjoy for many years to come. So there were a lot of people that made this space happen. And I want to recognize those people, because without them, we wouldn't be standing here today. And when I say your name or your team, just kind of give away so we do know who you are, because you deserve this recognition and you deserve to let us give you a shout out. So the student leadership team and sponsors, like I said, I see some over there. We've got sponsors. Miss Steffi, I don't know where, oh, she's back there in the back. They planned the concept for what they wanted this to look like. So thank you, leadership team. Without your concept, there's no telling what we would have come up with what we wanted it to look like. So we also have the yearbook staff. Anybody from the yearbook staff? So the yearbook staff and Elise Leonard. So if you see Elise, give her a shout out, because Elise helped us sit down and find all of the pictures that you see hanging in here today. So she helped pick those out and got those sent to our fabulous Volunteer High School print shop. So Mr. Kersey and his print shop printed and framed all of the pictures for both Volunteer and Cherokee. So you'll be able to enjoy these pictures for many years. We certainly have to thank the staff here, because Dr. Sturgill, Dr. Bass, I see Mr. Taylor, Mr. Castle in the back, Ms. Steffi. Without them, they just kept this ball rolling. They made sure we would call and say, hey, we've got to get that painted. Hey, we've got to get the frames done. Hey, we've got to do this. And they made it happen. Mr. Bowery, this is a lot of work in here, was it not?
It was.
So if you remember, this was lockers, and it was full of lockers. Mr. Bowery brought his classes, the construction classes, from the CTE building over, and they tore out all of these lockers to get this space ready for our next recognition, Mr. Shannon Glass and the maintenance team, Shannon worked with us, he hung all the TVs, worked with the electricians to get all the electricity run, the flooring in here, all of that completed. And I don't think Mr. Maybe is down here, but we want to give a shout out to Mr. Maybe. So if you see Mr. Maybe, you tell him thank you, because he organized getting all of this space painted. He painted in here, he painted all the hallways all the way around, and it just really looks like a clean, nice, brand new space. And the Beta Club also helped him with that. And the last is Rebecca Shelton. And Rebecca, while she's not in our school system, her son does go to school here. And Rebecca was our interior designer on this space. So she took the designs from the student leadership team. And Erica and I met with her last summer, and they worked tirelessly trying to come up with what students would want and what would make students want to be in this space. And one interesting thing, back in the summer, Erica and I were here trying to figure out, hey, what kind of flooring do we want in this space? And what do we want this to look like? And we polled a lot of students at both schools, asking them, they had like 4 choices. And the overwhelming majority, both schools, everyone chose this kind of wood look floor. And I asked them, why do you want this kind of floor? And they all said, because it looks like home. And it reminds me of home. So we hope that this space is one that reminds you of home, one that you will enjoy for many, many years to come. And that you'll take pride in it, take care of it, and like I said, just enjoy it. So now we are officially ready to open this space for all of the students that volunteer. So I need for all of our students that are over here to move on the other side of the ribbon. And adults, if you're in front of the ribbon, you scoot to the side. Because this is a space for students, and we want for our students to be the ones that officially open this space for business. All right. We have yes, could you hand in the scissors, please? Now, everybody help me. We're going to count backwards from 5 to 1, and when we get to 1, you all can cut the ribbon, and this space will be officially open for business. Are you ready? Okay, everybody. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cut that ribbon. Yay! Thank you, student leadership team. Thank you to everyone who came out today. Thank you for making this space a reality. I hope you all love the space. I hope you enjoy it. And that's all we have.